Welcome back, everyone, to some more Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari. This is season 2, and we're heading to Australia, round 3, where we are just 8 points behind Red Bull, and we are trailing the 2 Red Bull drivers in the driver standings as well. But it's a close tie so far, only 2 races. So let's add on to the tally, and hopefully we can get some more upgrades in before this. Hopefully. If you guys are enjoying this series, of course, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe down below. Really do appreciate your support. So before we head into the Australian Grand Prix, we got the front wing in. We got a message from Enrico Cardile saying, hey, do you want this completed sooner? And we just had to pay 400k, so we did, and we brought those onto the car, which brings us up a little bit. Not much though against Red Bull. Red Bull are still the much more superior car, but at least for low speed we do have slight advantage. Meanwhile, for Mercedes, they're far behind, and for McLaren, they're slowly catching, but they're still behind. So yeah, Red Bull is the biggest competitor for now. We're heading into the Australian Grand Prix now, so I think we can get both cars into Q2 and also into Q3. As for our finishing position, I think we can get both cars in the top 5. We can guarantee that much. And then our streak is still to be in the top 10 for 5 races in a row, which we can still achieve. So let's jump into it. Race weekend, here we go. So FP3 ends, and we're P4, P5 behind the Red Bulls and Mercedes. But let's see what our true pace is in qualifying. Lewis Hamilton has 100% set of satisfaction. Not quite sure with Leclerc just yet, but the preparation is pretty solid for both drivers. Jumping into qualifying now. So here we are then. First lap for the qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton sets a 1:16.7. The time to beat. What about Leclerc? Does he go faster? No, he's about 40,000. He's exactly 40,000 behind. But that is a good lap, I think. Hold up a second. We're cooking P1, P2 for Q1 with Schumacher, Ricciardo, Albon, Hülkenberg, and Norris out. So the one lap we need to do here for our 2 cars, 1:17.5. That seems a little slow. I think Stroll held him up a bit. Yep, 7 tenths. So Stroll held Lewis up a bit. Shucks. So Lewis had a little slow sector 1, but improves in sector 2 and sector 3. Sets himself up for a P5 or P6 position. Verstappen goes fastest. That's fine. So yeah, P2, P7 for our 2 drivers with Zhou, Piastri, Bottas, Ocon, and Tsunoda out. So the fight for pole is on. We are on our last lap here. Leclerc going well in sector 2, but does not do enough to improve against the Red Bulls. What about Lewis Hamilton here? How does Lewis Hamilton do? Just slightly better than Leclerc to go just ahead of him. Alright, well that's going to be P3, P4 for now. We'll see if we can manage that position as people complete their final lap. So there is a sizable gap between Leclerc and Stroll in P5. So it is a battle between the Red Bulls and the Ferraris. Second row of the grid start. This is going to be tense. Let's see if we can beat the Red Bull on track today. Alright, so I'm going to take a risk here today. What we're going to do is a 2-stop strategy. It's going to be 4 seconds faster than a 1-stop, medium to hard or soft to hard strategy. So what we're going to do is pit Leclerc 1 lap earlier on lap 20, and then pit Lewis Hamilton the next lap, and then pit Lewis Hamilton a lap earlier, and then pit Leclerc a lap later. So this is going to be alternating strategies here as we finish off strong on the soft. So medium, medium, soft for both. But I am going to underfuel the car by a massive margin, about 5 laps. And what we do by that is lighten the car, hopefully speeding up the car a little bit, because lighter weight means faster car, right? So we're going to try and stay close to the DRS of everyone in the first 5 laps, since the AI is going to be super rapid, and then do fuel saving for the rest of the race. And I think we should still be faster than the rest of the pack. So let's jump into it then. P3, P4 starting position. Let's see if we can perform well here today. Alright, I'm hedging a huge bet to beat the Red Bulls on track. Here we go. Lights out, and away we go. So, Lewis, let's go high aggression, please. Same with Leclerc. Let's see what we can pull off here. Lewis going up to P2 here. It's a medium start for the Red Bulls, and then it's going to be Gasly and Alonso on the softs. So this is definitely in our grasps. Leclerc seems to be the slightly faster driver here. Let's see what happens if we stay neutral on the energy. Can we still maintain pace against the Red Bulls, since we are 9 kilograms lighter than they are. Because I think the AI puts level fuel. Okay, for lap 1 we're doing okay. I need to keep an eye on the interval here. We're trying to save up so that we can push in a moment when the DRS gets enabled. Okay. Lewis is much faster than Leclerc here. Leclerc needs to catch up. Ah, there we go. Oh my god, what happened there? Lewis, what the hell was that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Safety car, hold on. Multiple cars crashed. Okay, there's nothing we can really do at this stage. Except for, hold it up here. Did we crash? We're not crashed. I think people in the back crashed here. Magnussen seems to be dropping down, so is Tsunoda. So it's back of the field that crashed. Okay, it is down past the 2 DRS straights. Oh, that is harsh. Ugh. I think Magnussen forgot to brake or Tsunoda brake checked him. So Tsunoda's out. Magnussen seems to be running, but his front wing's gone. It is a safety car, so we can save fuel, thankfully. Not pitting just yet. There we go. Magnussen with a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision, I believe. Yes. So unfortunate for him. So here we go then. Safety car is ending. We've saved up about 4 kilograms of fuel in the safety car conditions. So let's go a little closer to the start-finish line. Okay. I think now we can tell him to attack. We can tell him to push and deploy. Same for Leclerc since it is green flags. Let's get ready to rumble here to get past Perez and Verstappen. Do we know their fuel status? Not really. I don't think we know their fuel status here. Oh, we do. 95.3 kilograms in Verstappen's car. 94.4. So around 94. We are 10 kilograms less fuel in our car. So let's jump ahead of him, please. We got a much lighter car to work with. Okay, Lewis is all over Perez right now. Come on, buddy. Think we can give him the clean air order. And there he goes. Around the outside of Perez. There we go. That's what we needed. ERS is empty. That's fine. Let's start relaxing a little bit behind Verstappen now. Same with Leclerc. Let's relax a little behind them. And then DRS will be enabled this lap. So we got a good battle going on now. This is good. Here we go then. Lewis going around the outside of turn 1. Makes the move count. Let's deploy a bit. Get going. As for Leclerc, it looks like he may need some help here. Come on. Alright, let's deploy now. Come on, Leclerc. It's time for you to start making some moves here. Maybe I'll pass this next DRS straight. Let's try to get cleaner going. No, he cannot make the move just yet. He's struggling to get past Perez. Come on. Okay, Hamilton is over a second ahead. Alright, Leclerc's going to continue to struggle. Alright, Leclerc, let's try to get both these cars. He can't make it. Come on, Leclerc. I'm giving you everything in our arsenal here. Okay, he gets past Perez. He does not get past Verstappen, though. Let's relax a bit. Let's relax. We might have to do a double stop. As for Lewis, I'm thinking maybe a 1-stop might be in the books for us today. We'll see. Because he is pulling a nice gap. And is saving a nice amount of fuel. Alright, finally Leclerc makes the move. As he enters his pit window. But I don't know if the pit is going to be worth it. Because we've lost a massive gap to Stroll. Right now to the leader. I think it's like a 20-second loss. If it is a 20-second loss, we're going to end up down here at the back of the grid, which is not where we want to be. So I think for Hamilton, it is wise to go for another, just for 1-stop with the current strategy. So Leclerc's going to come in now. Leclerc will still do a 2-stop, I think. So here he comes, first stop of the day. Always looking good, and we forget to drop him. We just don't know how to drop a car. It's a joke. It's a joke. Where do we release? Should be ahead of Norris, but I think we're behind him now because of that holdup. I was aiming for that Norris gap, but it is what it is. We keep pushing then. We'll be fine. We will be fine. Lewis keeps going. I think to minimize the damage we could potentially encounter, we should stick to one stop for Lewis. So we got the Alfa Romeo of Bottas that we need to get past, please. I don't care about tires heating up. He's going to pit anyway soon. Come on. Okay, Leclerc goes around the outside. That's what we needed. Nice move on Bottas. We keep building on Norris, and then we try to close in on these guys ahead. All right, Leclerc, come on. Get past them. There we go. Another car dealt with. We got 10 seconds, 9 seconds to catch on Ocon. Keep pushing, buddy. Let's go aggressive. Let's calm the tire down a little bit, but keep pushing. And in comes Lewis Hamilton for his one stop to the hards. Let's see if the adjustment worked for us. Please don't screw it up again. Nice. 2.5. Look at that. What a turnaround for Lewis Hamilton. Okay, so this is good. One stop. And we're at the back of this train. Leclerc just behind as well. Okay, so Leclerc didn't lose out too much. Caught up to this small little train forming here. Let's get the clean air going around the outside of Ocon. Leclerc makes the move. Hamilton, you need to start making some moves too, buddy. Come on. Stay in that DRS. Stay in the DRS train. Come on, buddy. Alright, Leclerc. Let's keep cooking. Cooking. We got Russell. We got 10 seconds to Perez and Verstappen. We need to try and make these moves soon. Oh, there he goes. That is Russell off. Russell off into the distance. Safety car deployed. Okay, safety car deployed. Leclerc. How many laps? It's 28 laps. We just stay out, I think. We stay out. It's safety car deployed. I mean, we could slot out behind Norris if we pit now for something. Hard tires aren't great. That's what I'm noticing on Hamilton's car. But I think right now, there's not much we can do. Yeah, I think we got to build another gap in that time and then try to push for the softs. That's the best I think we can do here.
There's been a crash.
Okay, Bottas crashed into turn 10, and that is why the safety car was deployed. What happened here? Trailing the McLaren. What happened there? Oh, okay, he spun off. That's why. Bottas spun off. Alright, this is safety car conditions. Alright, safety car is going to end soon. People are on the hard tires here. People have opted for the hard tires. How is the fuel settings for everyone? What's the fuel like? 51 kilograms. We're still about 5 kilograms under. So they are over-fueled at this point. So let's get closer to the restart here. And then I'm going to tell Leclerc to push. He's still on the used mediums. He might be faster than the hards because the hards are struggling to find temperature. So I'm hoping that Leclerc, or sorry, not temperature, find pace. So I'm hoping Leclerc can pull a gap, and then Hamilton can help out by fighting Verstappen behind. Everyone's going to end this Grand Prix here, at least in the top 8. And I think Leclerc can be fast enough on those mediums to pull a gap, and then pit for softs, and then finish out the Grand Prix strong. That's the hope, at least. That's the aim. Come on, let's go, let's go. Okay, Lewis Hamilton going for a move around the outside of Verstappen. This is great. Leclerc hasn't made as much ground as I hoped he would. So we're going to just keep him going. Just keep pushing him. So right now there's a gap to Perez though, so that is nice. But Leclerc is pulling a gap now. Come on, come on, come on. He needs to go. Pit window is open. But I want him to go a little further. I want to reach that 30% mark, actually. Burn through these tires a little more. Okay, here we go. Leclerc in. Leclerc in. Come on. Let's see what Leclerc can do. Soft tires on. think that's a big enough gap. 2.6 is decent. Let's see where he slots out. Should be near the back, I think. But he should have the pace, hopefully, on the softs, because the hard tires are struggling to find pace. Hamilton takes the lead right now. So Leclerc, let's build and try to close this gap here. Here we go. First victim should be the Haas. Up the inside, please. Thank you very much. Let's go. Let's go. Hülkenberg dealt with. Next up is the Williams of Albon. Please, let's deal with him soon too. I am going to deploy. Let's deploy Hamilton. Let's tell him to push. As for Leclerc, we'll wait until the second DRS straight here. The second DRS zone. Oh, look at that. Makes it past Albon. Beautiful. And I want you to push now, buddy. Or actually, let's hold up. Let's hold off on deploying just yet, because I want the fastest lap. I mean, he does have the fastest lap. He needs to cool down the tires. Okay, one more lap, and then we push for the fastest lap again. Screw it. We're push now. Push now for the fastest lap. I don't care if the tires are overheating. We go for it. Here we go. 6 seconds to catch Russell. All right, Leclerc. Time for you to push again. Let's get this overtake going, please. We've caught up to this train up to P6 with Leclerc. We need to start making some moves, buddy. Gonna give you a little ERS for the second DRS section here, or third DRS section. I always consider the first two together, so let's deploy now. Let's get it. Clean air. Up the inside. There we go. We dispatch of Russell. We might dispatch of Ocon with relative ease here. Oh, Russell going aggressive on the inside. Alright, let's keep going. I'm going to push on the fuel as well. Screw it. There we go. Dispatching of Ocon. Nice. And then we got Gasly next. Okay, Lewis. Let's deploy a bit. Okay, Leclerc, get ready. Get ready. Why are you stuck behind him? I'm telling you, clean air, bro. Jesus Christ, Leclerc sucks. Come on. You're on softs. They're on old mediums. Come on now. Make it past Alonso as well. Okay, Alonso dispatched, hopefully. What are you doing, buddy? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. Now we might be able to get Gasly here. With DRS. Up the inside. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's it, that's it, that's it. This is good. Keep going, keep going. Hamilton's doing well at the front. Oh! Oh no! Hamilton! Did Verstappen just take him out?
Around turn 3. And you can see how tight it is.
Oh, come on, Verstappen. I think that's a Hamilton fault, though. Hamilton risked it. Stupid idiot.
Let's see what happens.
Ah, come on.
Here we are tackling turn 3.
They collide. They collide. Verstappen and Hamilton. Hamilton getting the reverse treatment of what Verstappen got around Cops. Okay, well, it's time for Leclerc to push again. And for Lewis to push as well. Come on, catch up now. Let's get Leclerc back up to pace. Ahead of Perez, please. Investigation in Hamilton and Verstappen. No penalties. Okay, no penalties. Okay, let's push. We have to give it full beans, man. Come on. Leclerc full beans. Right in the rear of Perez. Podium up for grabs. Verstappen's losing pace as well. Come on. Clean air, clean air. Get around. Come on, get past Perez, mate. Come on, Leclerc, what the hell are you doing? Are you even driving? Do you even know how to drive a car? Yeah, Hamilton's lost. Okay, Leclerc up the inside of Perez. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get past him. There we go. Onto the podium for Leclerc. Hamilton fluffed it. Hamilton screwed it for himself. But we'll try to give it everything. Full beans. Let's not go too hard on the fuel. Come on, Leclerc. Can he make anything happen in the last couple corners here of this race? No, he cannot. He struggled to get past people. He forgot how to drive, I think, Leclerc. But that's it. P3 and P6 because Lewis Hamilton screwed it. And he collided with Verstappen. Just had to get a clean race going, but he got a little too eager on that. But there we go. Leclerc on the podium. I'll take that.
Now isn't that the kind of drive we love to see from Charles Leclerc?
That's a well-earned result. From the factory and on the pit wall, that's a podium for the whole team.
We may see these kind of scenes a lot in Formula One, but it's easy to forget just what it means to the whole team. Out and onto the podium steps Charles Leclerc, the driver from Monaco, really deserving of that top 3 spot.
And that's podium number 2, down to the hard work of the driver and the whole team, of course.
Well, it wasn't exactly a walk in the park, but it was a thrilling weekend here for us all at the Australian Grand Prix. As far as Ferrari are concerned, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
And that's about that for this weekend here in Melbourne.
Next time, the teams will be racing through the streets of another city. Join us in Baku on the shores of the Caspian Sea for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Quite upsetting, to be fair, because Lewis was fighting for P1 and then Leclerc was doing well to catch up, and then Leclerc kind of screwed it with not making it past a couple cars early doors. So, but yeah, we'll have to settle for P3 with Verstappen in the lead with Sainz P2. Perez, Stroll, Hamilton, Russell, Ocon, Gasly, and Alonso round out the top 10. Hülkenberg, Albon, Norris, Piastri, Magnussen, Schumacher, Zhou, and Ricciardo round out the finishers with Bottas and Tsunoda crashing out. So Leclerc jumps Perez for P2 in the championship, but it's now an 11-point gap. It was 2 points before this weekend, and then Lewis Hamilton really screwing it for himself today. Well, that is now a huge deficit we have to catch up against Red Bull. Not quite sure if we can catch up, but wow, the pit stops were good because we got a P3 and P5 with our 2 stops, and that adds some good points to our tally here, 25 points, and now we are only 13 behind McLaren in P4. Yeah, that was a shame for us that Lewis had to screw it for himself. 4.5 mil made. What guarantee did we not get? Finishing position. Oh, because he was 6th. The stupid idiot. Ah, that's a pain. But it's 4.3 mil made in for the bank. We'll proceed to the next one.